Hello everyone, welcome to Brook, Marina. My name is Zach Mann, and today I'm going to be walking you through our Cabrio 24UC. This is the largest Cabrio built by Barletta and is offered in about 6 different layouts, which we'll go over today as well. Ours is obviously the UC layout, an Ultra with the additional captain's chair. You can also get a CC layout, which is mainly focused on fishing. There's a multiple quad layout, which also is a quad lounge or the captain's chair, so a Q or a QC. And then you also have my favorite model, which is the UE, which is the newest from Barletta, and it offers the Ultra Lounge with a bar entertainment center with seats that flip forward and back on it, as well as your traditional chairs or bar stools. Now, we're going to mainly focus on our UC today because that's what we have here behind me. We ordered this boat in the white opal with a blackout package, which a lot of our customers have quickly named the boat the tuxedo layout. It's a nice paint scheme, gives you a really nice white opal with the blackout package, and just makes this boat pop. It's a Cabrio, which is the entry level model, but by doing a layout like this, by doing the paint scheme like this, it gives you a nice high-end features of the boat as well. When ordering a Barletta, we like to have a list of options that we almost make standard. One of those main options that we do is the Tritune Package, which we have on this Barletta behind me. By adding the Tritune Package, you get an additional hydraulic steering. It makes it super easy for anybody to drive. Whether this is your first pontoon boat or your 5th, you're going to have the ease of the time. It also adds lifting straights on the center tune, which is a 25-inch tune. You also get in-floor ship storage, an upgraded 32-gallon fuel tank, and many more features, which we'll go through as we enter into the boat. Still before heading into the boat, I'd like to point out some of the additional construction that Barletta does. One of the items you see here in front of me right now is the vibration isolation pad technology featured by Barletta. This may seem like a very small feature to you guys, but by adding in that small piece of rubber that you see here between the joint, it makes the ride of this boat so smooth, so quiet, and it's why Barletta has quickly become the top producer in the pontoon industry that they have. Bill Fennick knew what he was doing when he built these boats. He owned boats for a long time. He's had Benningtons, and he built off of his knowledge of those boats. Another feature that is hidden underneath this underbelly skin is these large I-beam channels. This gives the decking much more space to sit on, so that as you're out riding, you don't have that creaking and cracking, you don't have the flex that other pontoon boats do. This feature right here is huge for Barletta. One of the additions that Tritune Package has as well is a full underbelly aluminum skin. Again, small feature, but now you have no exposed wood underneath the boat that will get wet and rot over time. That's something that adds to the longevity of these boats and why you can keep it for the full 10, 20 years, and it's going to be the boat that you have for the rest of your life. We'll head up into the boat and we'll take a look at some of the features that we have on the interior of this boat, such as the seating, the captain's seating, and the layout that is featured with this UC model. So now we are in our Barletta Cabrio 24UC. We did this boat in a merino gray with nice carbon accents that really make this still feel like a high-end boat, even for Barletta's entry model. The UC has quickly become the most popular model from Barletta, and there's a few reasons why. With the UC, you get the additional captain's chair, which is the same captain's chair that you have here. So both mom and dad have a nice high back recliner, armrests, can really get comfortable here, whether they're out for a half day, a full day, or even for a whole weekend camping off of the river. Behind me then also is the Ultra Lounge. The Ultra Lounge features multiple different positions. So you can face forward, you can face aft and watch the kids swim, you can lay down and really just sit out and read a book in sun all day long. So everybody gets a comfortable position, whether it's watching the kids, laying out in the sun, or finding a position to read a good book in. There's complete storage underneath this Ultra Lounge, plenty of it, so that no matter how many people you have on, you have life jackets for everybody, you have all the toys the kids need. And then featured under here is also where your battery's hidden, and there's a selector switch, so you can switch that battery back and forth from single or dual selection. Behind the Ultra Lounge is our water sports tow tube. That is an addition that's added with the Tritune Package, and one of the reasons that we love doing that Tritune Package. Just next to it, you'll see our oversized stainless steel ladder. That's a standard from Barletta. When Bill Fennick first started Barletta, he adopted a saying that if it should be standard, it is standard, which includes that oversized ladder, making it easier for even the youngest or the oldest on the boat to get out. Huge D-rings, nice wide plates, great ladder to get in and out of the boat. Some of the other standards that he's done on this boat is LED lighting throughout. You have dock lighting, bimini dome lighting, the power bimini is a standard. One of the standards that is on these Cabrios is the hook for GPS, so you have a GPS unit. Now we have upgraded ours to the 5 because we like the bigger ones, makes it easier to see. And then they also started doing an upgraded Hertz system. You have 6 speakers throughout this boat, all controlled from your Hertz faceplate. It's a newer faceplate than what they were using traditionally. And that just shows Barletta is always paying attention to its customer feedback and changing with the market. Some of the other features that you have on here is lots of legroom for your driving, the integrated pet and food water dish, and one of the new features that I really like, having dogs myself, is the doggy views. So on each one of our gates, there's a small little view, so when your dog is on the boat, it can still see you outside of the boat. Just in front of the first mate seating is a stowaway table that flips up right here so that you have a nice area to entertain with. With our Tritune package, you can have a max horsepower on this boat of 250. Now we like to stay around right 150. It's a nice price point and still gets you about 30 miles an hour. With the Pontoon package, that is the max horsepower you can do. But again, we like to do a Tritune package. It adds so much to the boat. It adds lifting strakes that you've probably heard tons about with Barletta, and still plenty to tow the kids or even yourself behind the boat for a day of fun. If you have any other questions, or would like to schedule a viewing on this particular Barletta, please feel free to reach out to myself, Zach Mann, or anyone in the sales team at Brook Marina. You can reach us by phone at 815-357-8666, or by going on our website, springbrookmarina.com, and filling out a general inquiry tab. The Barletta that we took a look at today is available for delivery and comes in just north of $79,000. I appreciate you taking the time out of the day to watch our video. Thanks, and have a great time yourself.